So I have got a lot of work to get to today on the farm with the kids' tractors and more. We're actually gonna supercharge something new, something different. I'm gonna show you. It's kind of good news and bad news. I think we'll see how it goes. I'm excited for it, but let me show you kind of what we got. So this tractor first up is, as you can tell, missing a wheel. We keep having problems with this one. It keeps coming off of the inside of the axle, and it's because when the tires spin, it forces the nut to go in the opposite direction, so it keeps wanting to come off. So I gotta try and find a way to fix that one. The red one, well, this is the tire for the green one. So that one's fine. The red one's actually the only tractor that's okay. If you saw on one of our last videos, we put this in the water. It worked great. The only thing is it still wants to kind of sink in the back. So I wanna try and find a way to make this not sink. It did great, but it was only with Hudson in it. Next, I want to throw both of them in there and see how it performs. So we need to add a little more flotation to this. And then coming up, we got the tank. Everybody loves a tank, right? They're big, they're strong, they're cool, they're intimidating, but they're so slow. So I'm pretty sure you already know what that means. We're gonna supercharge that, and yes, I have already tried to supercharge it, and it's not working. I think we might have blown it up, or I'm really not too sure. So we need to do some investigating as to why it's not working. So we have our 20 volt DeWalt in here attached. It's not working. We're getting zero power when we turn on the switch, press the gas, we get nothing. So I put the old one back on there and still nothing. So I'm afraid there might be a fuse or something blown. But before we do all of that, we're gonna get a little crazy with it. I have a 56 volt and I do have an adapter for this also. So I think it's probably already blown up, so I'm not scared to do this, and maybe it'll just kind of blow through the fuse. I'm really not sure. I don't know how that works, but we're gonna attach this and see if maybe this will work. If it does, that thing is gonna be probably the fastest thing out here. So the kids will love that. Just to kind of give you an idea of what we're putting in here, this is the 20 volt DeWalt that we run. This battery just slides in here. This is meant 56 volts for the big dog battery. We're gonna put this in here, get this all wired up correctly. Is it gonna work? Probably not, but you're gonna have to wait and find out. I'm excited. If it does work, this thing's probably gonna be the fastest thing on the property, faster than the Batmobile, faster than our tractors. It might even be faster than our racing lawnmower, honestly. I think if we can get this to work, it'll probably top out about 20 miles an hour. That sounds silly, I know, but let's try. So I have it all hooked up, have not tried it out yet. We're gonna find that out together. I will say my expectations on this are very, very low. Do I think it's gonna work? No, I really don't, but it's kind of already ruined, so I figured why not? The last time we put one of these 56 volts in something, it was a green tractor like that one back there. It was one that was kind of on its last leg, similar to the old tank right here. So I figured why not throw it in there? And the second they pressed the gas, it blew up, you smelled smoke, and it was pretty much ruined at that point. So I got the battery on the ground. I have not tested it out yet. Let's throw it in there together, turn it on, and see if we have smoke, which we don't want. You don't want smoke on one of these. It's not good. Okay, it is the moment of truth. It's all hooked up. The battery barely fits in the battery box. It is off. When we turn it on, it should make a sound. Okay, no sound. That's not good. Smoke. I don't smell smoke. I don't see no smoke. Oh, this thing has power steering, so it's not working. Wait. Excuse me? But it's not. Is the light turn on? So the lights do turn on. That seems extremely fast. Okay. I don't really know what to say. It somehow works. The power steering doesn't work. When you turn it on, it does nothing. I feel like the 56 volts is kind of overriding something. It's going so fast. I can't even explain to you how fast that is. Whenever I get somebody here at the farm, I'm gonna ride that thing for a second, go and see how fast maybe it goes, because that seems way fast, like so much faster than any kid's toy we have here. It's not gonna last, there's no way. I actually think I'm gonna test it out one more time, because I think I can literally see sparks flying when I press the gas. All right, it is on. I feel down in there between the seats, take a look down there. I feel like I can see sparks of some sort. Can you see that? You can barely see it. You can kind of see that down there. So that doesn't seem great. That's obviously probably the electric on the motors. I don't know if it always did that. I've never looked down there. So I don't know if that's normal. I would assume probably not. It's probably because we overloaded it with power. So see if we can find some way to fix that where that doesn't happen, maybe? I don't really know. Maybe we go from a 56 to something a little lower, but I want to test it out. So when someone gets here a little later on, we're going to test that out, see how fast it is with me on there, and then when the kids get here, they're gonna have a blast. But we got some other things to get to first too. So my thought with the floating Batmobile, boatmobile, whatever you want to call it, I'm still excited about that. Can't wait for that here in a little bit. We need to get something on the back. It keeps wanting to sink on the back, so I'm thinking maybe we put this right here. It looks kind of funky, I know, but we need something to help get some more buoyancy on the back of this thing. Actually, you know what I might do for this? I might try and buy me a few more of these and kind of just stack them on the back. So put one more up top and then maybe put another one down low. The more we have in the back, the better. The problem with this is if we put it too high up, it doesn't do anything until the whole tire is pretty much underwater. So that's not gonna work. And I can't put it under it because there's no ground clearance and it's literally on the ground. So let's buy some more of these, add one to the top, add one to the bottom. I think we're pretty good. So the Batmobile is gonna have to wait. We're not ready for that. I just bought some of those right now. They'll be back in a few days, so we'll get that fixed out. And then I wanna try the Batmobile with both kids in it and see how it's gonna perform. With added weight in the water, I'm excited, but it needs to warm up a little bit. It's not very hot today. It will supposed to warm up though here pretty soon, so we'll try that out. Next, I gotta find a way to get this tire to stop falling off. It's fallen off about 5 times already. It's kind of becoming a common problem and it's getting very frustrating. So let's see what we can do. Maybe just weld this on here. I try to avoid welding, but I think that's kind of our only option. So this is the extra piece I added to the inside of the original axle to get the extra wheel on. So I had to weld it because when this spins, it forces this to go in the direction that makes it want to spin off. It keeps happening, it keeps falling off. So we got a decent weld on there. I didn't want to weld it too much in case I need to try and take it off somehow, but that should be strong enough. I'm desperately waiting for someone to get here. I really want to ride this thing. I know it's gonna be lightning fast. I just hope I don't break it and the kids get to enjoy it, but also I want to try it out before they do, just to make sure everything's okay. So it's like a weird scenario, but I'm waiting. I don't know what to do. Anyone? Nope, still no one, still waiting. So I want to quickly test out the supercharged tank. Last time I tried one of these though, it flipped over, I fell down, so I'm gonna try to avoid falling this time. I think maybe I'm just gonna sit on the front, which isn't gonna help with traction, but maybe it'll prevent me from falling. Let's see. Okay, we gotta get traction though, so now I have to go to the back, but now I'm scared. All right, here goes nothing. Okay. That's all the testing I need. This thing is gonna be extremely fast. You have to check it out on Hudson's Playground if you wanna watch it. Thank you guys for watching. Go check it out.